Hi students, so this week I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about our discussion topic again on the Affordable Care Act. So this has been a very interesting topic, and it is even more interesting now that the presidential election is coming up this fall. So the Affordable Care Act is often referred to as Obamacare. It was enacted and established and passed on March 23rd of 2010. So it's been enacted for quite some time now, and insurance companies and healthcare facilities are still somewhat struggling with getting all the properties and mechanisms of this act together. The discussion this week, I want to focus on your thoughts and opinions on this act, what you see as the benefits and the downfalls with it. I also want you to tell me any personal experiences that you've had with this insurance, if you have it, or with family members that might have had insurance with this. Any positive or negative experiences that you guys have had. So pretty much with the Affordable Care Act, the goals that Obama had intended it to do is increase the quality of care for all patients and all people within the United States, and pretty much ensure that everyone has some sort of health care coverage. That was his main goal, because so many people before this act was placed within the United States in this law, so many people struggled with health care because cost because they didn't have any. And for that reason, they would end up not ever going to get any health care and no prevention methods used. And that makes it even more tough on a patient, because then they go years and years without any checkups, and then something dramatically wrong pops up, and then they are possibly really ill and could die from. So a lot of people were uninsured and just not using healthcare properly like they should. So Obama wanted to correct that by giving everybody the opportunity to be able to have health care. Another goal of it was to expand public and private insurance companies. Public and private insurance companies have been very, how can I say it? They've been somewhat strict on their rules and regulations and limitations on what patients they accept and don't accept. So the Affordable Care Act was trying to broaden the horizons with both public and private insurance companies, so that more variety of patients would be able to be accepted. Also, just reduce the cost of healthcare overall. So that was one of the main goals as well. And one way that Obama had initially thought this would be able to reduce healthcare costs overall is because patients, now that they would have insurance, they would be a lot more likely to go and get checkups and use prevention methods to be able to maintain a good health. And when patients go to regular checkups to ensure that everything's working properly and using preventative measures, it's definitely going to cost less to keep that person healthy than it would if they didn't go for checkups for a long period of time and then end up very ill with a bad disease or illness. So that is definitely one of the main goals with the Affordable Care Act. So I just kind of want to see your thoughts on this topic, and what experiences, if any, that you've had with it or that you've heard from other family and friends. I also would like to hear what you all feel will happen with the Affordable Care Act with the election this fall if a Republican possibly gets into office. Obviously, the Republican Party doesn't approve of the Affordable Care Act, and they would like to get rid of it, completely from our healthcare system. So I just kind of want to know your thoughts on that, how you all feel about that, and would this move us forward as far as with healthcare? Would it progress and make our healthcare better to get rid of the Affordable Care Act, or will it actually, be a negative impact and make us set us back a couple of steps more than we even were in the first place? So I look forward to hearing your thoughts and everything on this topic. If you have any questions about it this week, feel free to contact me, or any other assignments that is due this week. All right, well, it's been a wonderful class, and I appreciate each of you. I hope that you've learned a lot, and I hope to see you in future courses. Thanks.